Hello, everybody. I hope you are doing well. It is June the 2nd, which I cannot believe the time is just going so fast. And yesterday I did have technical difficulties, which, I'm not surprised because I have not gone live on in like 2 or 3 years. And so to try to get things going, I'm going to probably have to have growing pains. So if I am cutting in and out, please let me know. Say, Michelle, you are not being heard, technical difficulties all over the place. So I hope you're doing well. What I have decided to do is the month of June in the morning. Sometimes it's later, sometimes it's early. It really depends. So that I'm totally with you because I am not a morning person, I'm an evening person. But I really felt like this needed to be in the morning because I want to do a universal reading first. And this way you can think about it during the day. It's almost like an inspiration. Now, sometimes whenever you do Lenormand cards, it is like unconditional love. Sometimes it will tell you something that you need to know, but you don't want to know, but it's always good to have. And yesterday was kind of interesting because it was about relationships. Some difficulty in relationships, should you keep them? Should you not? And so that was something that hopefully you thought about yesterday if you did watch the video that you had difficulties hearing. So hopefully we are doing much better today. So please let me know if you cannot hear or if something's wrong with my volume. And I did change microphones, so hopefully that will help. Now, I am going to start every show with a song. And I love doing this because I feel like, Spirit can choose a song that we need to listen to for today and to really think about where we need, again, inspiration. And I love the song that came in today. And it is an older, and I'm not real familiar with it, but sometimes it's okay not to be familiar with it because it kind of opens up your repertoire. So this is Blind Faith. And I thought, Blind Faith is the music, the musicians. But the song is Can't Find My Way Home. And it's by Blind Faith. It's a song that they have written. And I had never heard of it. And I thought, this is perfect for today. Because a lot of people, it kind of goes with what, we're searching for. Who we are, where are we going, kind of getting some confusion in our life. What does this all mean? And so the meaning of this song is finding inner peace, direction, and belonging. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's perfect for spiritual seekers that are out there looking for things. So, and I love that the name of the band is Blind Faith because sometimes when we decide to do something, it's on blind faith. And sometimes we don't know why we're doing something or things that come into our life. And sometimes, there is a reason for everything. I did want to read more about the lyrics, which I'm going to have to put my glasses on because I feel like the song was just too good to be true. And then we'll do the universal reading. And then if you want a reading today, I'm going to do one reading. Okay, so this is very interesting. So the song is about addiction and weariness. The opening lines, "Come down off your throne and leave your body alone," are widely interpreted as a plea to a friend or to oneself to shed their ego and step away from the physical or mental exhaustion of drug use, of being wasted. So I felt like, oh my gosh, this is a song that everybody needs to hear. Searching for direction. Phrases like "somebody must change" and "somebody holds the key" reflect a sense of desperation and the realization that the singer is out of time and energy to fix a situation. I mean, haven't we all been there? And so I just feel like, and we need to find that blind faith. And so I thought, oh my gosh, this is a perfect song. So if you have a chance, you need to listen to "Can't Find My Way Home." All right, so let's go ahead and show you what card deck I use. So what I love to use, and this is my love, is because it's called the extended edition, and it's beautiful cards. And to me, it's very Victorian, and I love Victorian cards. And if you are a card reader, it's always good to find something that really resonates with you and you feel good with the energy. And these cards definitely do. So I'm going to go ahead and change my camera so you will not see me. You will see my lovely hands. And so I'm going to go ahead and change the cameras. Once before was able to set up with 2 cameras, but not anymore. Things have changed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle once and then put the energy, and this is universal reading. And this is for anybody who is listening to the video or watching the video. And it's so interesting how a lot of times if you find this video and you're going, hey, that does resonate with me, let me listen to what this is all about. All right. So now I'm going to put the energy into the cards. See what we need to hear today and to help us be inspired today. If it's love, if it's something we want to hear or something we don't want to hear, it's still good for us and for our heart. Just a general reading. And sometimes I may change things up a little bit of the different readings, but today we're going to do a 5-card reading. So I'm going to go ahead. This will be, oh, wait just a second. I'm being told to do something else. So when a card pops out, that will be our first card. Oh, there it is. Okay. So the first card, oh, I like this card because this is the one that really gives the energy of the other cards. And this is like, of course, when you go out and you find a 4-leaf clover. So this is very symbolic. And but this is what the general meaning of this card is finding luck and having luck in our lives. And many times, many of us, is what I'm really getting is we tend to, once we get lucky and we have things come into our life and we're just going, oh, it's awesome. I love my life. Things are going well. But then you kind of have your ego starts happening and saying, you know what, something can happen where I no longer have this luck. And so, that's where we need to say, no, ego, I'm going to enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride whenever it's good. Also enjoy the ride when it's bad. But whenever it's really good, don't throw it away by saying, something's going to go wrong now. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the top cards. Ooh. I just love this. Okay. I love it whenever things go according to plan. So right here, because this is like, we look at this is kind of in the past, okay? Some things that really helped you find this luck. So the staircase is like making decisions. So sometimes you got, well, let's say door number 1 or door number 2. What do I decide? And sometimes it's you just don't know which way to go. And you get all stressed out and everything. So this means social. It's kind of like a garden. It can be, you can go out there and talk to people. And sometimes it's really good to go out and talk to people before you make a decision, just to see what their thoughts are. And of course, don't go with everything. It's kind of like doing research. And you go out and you say, I have this idea. What do you think? Should I go door number 1 or door number 2? And sometimes it will help you decide things. And then maybe door number 3 will open up and you'll have so many more possibilities. So again, this is bringing you luck. So I feel like I need to have another card pop out for the next card. It just makes it interesting. Okay, whenever this happens, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll it over and always get the top cards. Oh, okay. So again, this is kind of a great day for this universal reading. So for luck, journey. Okay, I love the ship because you're going, the decision that you make here in the past is actually going to lead to a wonderful journey. And this is awesome right here. This is kind of like, it is the decision of all kings and queens, the palace. So your journey is really going to be very successful, and it's going to allow you to build something that is like a palace that is in your heart, not only, business-wise. It's not just a business for you. It is actually going to be something that is awesome, that you create, again, from your heart. And so again, this is universal reading, and I'm about to open it up to one individual reading in just a second. I'm only going to do one today, But this just brings you all luck. This is just a wonderful deck today. But what you really need to think about as you go to your day, to the inspiration, is think about, what journey can I take? And journey doesn't mean moving, it can be something new that you want to do. So you can think about, you know what? I'm going to take a journey and be able to create something new. So think about what that means for you. All right, I'm going to change cameras just for a second, if I can do that. I've got to get used to this setup once again. Whenever you go no live for like 2 years and things change, it's not really, easy to get into. So what I was going to tell you is tomorrow night, um, I will be hosting. If you want an individual, well, it'll be a group of us together, but it'll be everybody will be able to ask a question, and it's tomorrow night, Wednesday, first Wednesday of every month, and at 7 o'clock Central Time. And if you go to my website, you'll be able to register for that. And you do need to register just so I know who's coming. And I just went blank. So hope to see you there. And so it will be fun. And again, if you just want to do your reading and you can leave, it's a group, again, a group reading, and you don't want to stay, that's fine too. I know what I was going to tell you is my website name. So my website name is www.themichellehenderson.com. So if you want to go there and register for tomorrow night, go, I would love to see you there. All right, so I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to wait a little bit because sometimes there is a time lapse, especially if you're on YouTube. There's a time lapse, and it takes a little bit longer than Facebook Live for you to ask a question. So if you want a question, what I want you to do is tell me yes. Just put yes in the comments so that I know to wait for you. And because I know yesterday I got off and I had somebody, a few minutes later after I got off wanted a reading. It's like, oh, I'm no longer live. So make sure too, when you watch this video, that I am still live. But put yes in the comments and then think of a question. And it's usually better with Lenormand cards not to have a yes and no question. So if you're in a relationship and you're going, I don't know if I need to stay with this man or not, think about, the question could be, what is the potential of this relationship with this person? And it doesn't have to be a boyfriend or girlfriend. It can be a friend. It can be a business partner. It can be whoever you think. But think about it that way. What is the potential? And you'll come up with a better question, and you'll like your answer much better. Okay. Well, I hope, right now I don't see anybody that's want a reading, and that is perfectly fine. So I hope you enjoyed your universal reading. And again, I hope to see you tomorrow night. And remember, today our song is about finding inner peace, direction, and belonging. So I hope you found that today, and I send you love and light. Especially, and if you are seeing this afterwards, again, I will be here tomorrow if you weren't able to get a reading. And I will see you then. All right. Thank you. Love and light. Got to find my in stream first.